Are you thinking about buying a house in a town that you don't yet live in? Well, this video is for you. We'll dig in just a second. Hey, my name's Jeremy. I'm the owner of Shine Insurance and your host on the Shine Insurance YouTube channel, where we address new home buying, insurance, and owning a business, all in different videos. If you'd like to subscribe, please do that right below the video. Hit that bell so all of our best content comes right into your inbox. All right. If you're buying a house and you don't live in that town yet, there's some things you need to think about. And the first thing you need to think about is whether it's a good idea to buy a house in a town that you don't yet live in. And there's really 4 things I think are important to think about to decide whether buying a house in this town is right for you. The first is your credit in great shape? Credit is a key factor in getting a home mortgage. And if you don't have great credit, it may not be the best time to buy a home, especially if you don't live in the town. Go ahead and rent, move to that town, get your credit in good shape, and then purchase a home when you've been there for a year or 2 years. The second thing is a down payment. Do you have something saved so you can make a down payment on that house? Again, the same as credit. Sometimes it's better to just rent a house in that new town and save up for a down payment, work on your credit, and then get ready to buy a house when you're really ready to do it. The third reason is something that maybe is a good reason to buy a house in a new town, and that's if you're selling a house in your old town or you've just sold a home. This has to do with taxes, and if you can take the money you made off the old house and put it into a new house, then you don't have to pay taxes on it, and that's a really good thing, obviously, so buying a house in that new town would be a great thing to do if you're in that situation. Finally, if you just really know what you're doing when it comes to buying homes and you've done it before, you have a sense of how the finances work of it, you understand the process, then of course it's a good idea for you to purchase a home, to invest in a new home in your new town, rather than paying rent to someone else for their investment. So those are really the reasons why you should or shouldn't purchase a house in a new town. Let's say you're in the boat of purchasing that house in the new town. You thought through all the things, you're ready to do it, and you just have to figure out how to connect. Well, the key factor in succeeding in this process is finding a realtor in the town you're moving to that you can trust and that is good at what they do. So how are you going to do that? Well, it's all about referrals. So the first thing you want to do is think about who you do know in this town. You've decided to move here. You obviously have a reason. Maybe that's for a new job. Maybe you're going closer to family. Whatever the reason you're moving to this town, start with that as your referral source. If you're moving to a new town for a job, ask the person who hired you or the marketing and the human resources department if they have referrals for realtors in that town to look for houses. If they have a referral for a realtor, here's a secret that I think is important too. I want you to ask whoever it is that your referral source is, not only for a realtor referral, but for a mortgage lender referral and an insurance agent referral. Once you have those 3 referrals, I want you to connect with all 3 and decide which one you really connect with. Because just because someone referred a realtor doesn't mean that's the right realtor for you. But you have to start somewhere, so those referrals are a great place to start. But it might be the insurance agent, for example, who connects you with the right realtor, or the mortgage lender who connects you with the right realtor, or maybe you connect right away with the realtor that your referral source connected you to. My point is, by getting 3 referrals from that first source, you don't have to go with all 3. You can pick the one that you like and then ask that person for a referral for realtors that are similar to them or mortgage lenders that are similar to them and move forward from there. So start with the people that you know, but don't just ask for a referral for a realtor. Ask for a referral for a realtor, a mortgage lender, and an insurance agent, and then contact all 3 of them. See which one you connect with the best, and then ask that one for referrals for others. Those of us that are in this industry, the mortgage lenders, the insurance agents, and of course the realtors, all know each other. We know who's good at what they do and who's not good at what they do. You're much more likely to get a great referral for a realtor from someone who's in the industry than from someone who's outside of it. So get that referral for a realtor and do it by starting with the people that you know in town. Of course, you can also look on Zillow or any of those other things, but I really think that connecting with someone who someone else has had a good experience with, whether that's your referral source, the person you're going to work for, or the family you have close or friends, or if that's other mortgage lenders or insurance agents in that town. Connect with a realtor that you get an actual referral from, not just one that you found online. Once you've connected with that realtor, now it's really time to dig in. You want to ask that realtor, what is the state of real estate in the town that you're moving to? Are there very few houses, and that means price is going to be higher? Are there lots of houses, and that means price might be a little bit lower? If there's fewer houses, you may have to make a full price offer rather than maybe coming in 10% lower or 5% lower or something like that. Your realtor is going to tell you the state of the market. If you want to dig further into how to start looking for a house, the entire process you're going to go through for the home buying, definitely check out our other videos on this YouTube channel, specifically on the New Home Buyers Guide playlist, and check out newhomebuyersguide.net, where we've got a course that you can dig into all of the details after you found that perfect realtor. But the key to buying a house in a town you don't live in is to find a realtor that you trust and move forward with their advice and their processes to experience the whole thing super well and walk away with the home of your dreams. If you have questions or comments, or you just completely disagree with my perspective and you want to point that out, please do leave comments below. We've enjoyed sharing this with you. I am Jeremy. Until the next time, have a wonderful day.